Okay, it is lunchtime. It's just a little bit after 11 o'clock in the morning, and I have got some of my boiled beef dinner. I made this, I made a batch of this a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. Shared that. It's really easy to make, something my grandmother made. And I froze a whole bunch of it, and I broke it out a few days ago. And this is it. So we're going to have a nice bowl full of this for my lunch. I was going to have a tossed green salad with it, but this is plenty of food, and I'm getting a little tired of tossed green salad at the moment. All right, can't wait to bite into that. Here we are back here at the History Underground. We watched a video about the Berghof, and now the last three videos that he did are liberated silver from Hitler's Eagle Nest, and then Eagle's Nest looted artifacts and engine room, and then I want to see exploring it. And here's one, Hitler's home movies at the Berghof. Well, lots of stuff to watch. But right now for our lunch, we are going to watch Exploring Hitler's Eagle Nest, History Traveler episode 274. So let's go ahead and get this started. We'll suffer through, get rid of the commercial or two. Thank the Lord that we can just click out of those pretty easy. Here we go. Let's give him a big thumbs up because I like this guy already.
As a history enthusiast, there is a long list of places that I would like to visit. I would like to go to Peleliu. I would like to go to the island of Iwo Jima, to go see the ruins in Greece, and to maybe go to Machu Picchu. But one place that I've always wanted to go, that's been near the top of my list, is the spot where we are going today. I am about ready to hop on one of these big red buses and go up this big dead mountain to that little tiny dot at the top.
You can see it, yeah.
That little tiny dot was something that took 13 months to build and was scheduled to be completed in time for Hitler's 50th birthday.
Delicious.
We all know it better as the Eagle's Nest.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos on this. I know more about the Berghof and the Fear Bunker than I do anything else. This is really delicious. Of course, freezing anything does diminish the flavor of it a little bit, but this is still plenty flavorful. Okay. I would like to be going on trips like this, but I don't travel well. It's one thing to drive over to the coast or something, or down to Reno, or up to Portland. I have no desire to go to Portland. Portland is a mess. But I've been there before.
Alright, we just made it to the parking area here at the Eagle's Nest, and holy smokes, look at this view.
Pretty amazing.
This is really something else. So in the 1930s, Martin Bormann, who was Hitler's secretary, commissioned the construction of the Eagle's Nest, which is above us. So you can't get cars up there. That's why there's a parking area here. But there's an access tunnel that goes to an elevator that would have taken the guests of the Eagle's Nest up to the top. Well, here we are, again in the parking area. And up here on the Kelstein outcropping, well, there is the Eagle's Nest. So the guests of Hitler and Hitler himself would have come up the mountain just in the same way that we did, and would have entered into this tunnel. Now, I've seen some accounts that they would drive into the tunnel all the way down to the elevator, and some that he would be dropped off. Probably the answer is both. But there are a few things on the door of this access tunnel that I want to show. My goodness, I cannot get over the view here.
Really
I stood back
spectacular.
and we allowed a few people to clear out because I'm marginally antisocial. And again, here is the access tunnel that would take you to the elevator. And on the American Artifact series, we have something pretty cool, an artifact that Eric is going to be bringing to this very spot that is associated with this door. But I wanted to show a few things. So, American soldiers would have frequented this spot after the end of the war and at the end of the war. And there are little bits of graffiti where they carved their name into this tunnel door.
Interesting.
All right, here I found one of the etchings with a
1945.
name on it. So somebody with the initials GFS, and then you can see the date 1945 with a diamond around it. Here's another one. It's kind of hard to see. I can see 1945, and it looks like several initials there, like a WHOMLG. I think I see a GLO. All right, but these are soldiers who would have left their mark on
That's a
this
different
place.
ocean cam than
Okay, we're going to
the
go
normal
ahead
one.
and make our way down the tunnel.
this is so good.
Okay, now as I mentioned, this tunnel is wide enough to hold a vehicle. And again, sometimes it said that Hitler would be driven down to the end. Sometimes he'd be dropped off and would walk. But this is kind of a surreal moment for me. I've wanted to visit this place for a long time. And Eric was telling me that on one of their visits, they were here with Brad Freeman. And as they were walking through here, they were singing Blood on the Risers. Now, I'm not going to sing because I want people to watch this video and not tune out. But anyway, pretty cool experience. All right, almost to the elevator now. During the Third Reich era, there would have been heated air that would have been forced through this tunnel. And right here at the end, there would have been a swastika in the stonework, but it has been sandblasted out. If you look hard enough, you can probably see in some of the darker areas remnants of it.
You kind of can, yeah.
And then, as we move in through here, we already got Eric in here. Well, there's the famous elevator. Okay, now I just found out that I am not allowed to film inside the elevator, so I'm going to honor that request. But something else that's kind of interesting that people may not know, if you look at these two green benches here, these would have originally been in the elevator, so that Hitler wouldn't have to stand as he ascended to the Eagle's Nest.
I did not know it had an elevator.
Go ahead and head on up.
Yeah. Commercial time.
If you consider going solar
No,
but
I
afraid
hate
of the
this
huge
guy.
price tag attached, most people
This
don't
guy
know
is
this,
so
but
annoying.
Almost 100% of homeowners make the switch.
Goodbye.
Okay, quick amendment. Talked to the elevator operator, and he said that I could go ahead and film in here. So this is the famous golden elevator of the Eagle's Nest.
I thought I had seen it
Man, this
before,
thing
but I didn't know what it was.
It's
or
wild.
What it was. Huh.
Okay, now there's the elevator that we used to get up here to the Eagle's Nest. Now, when the Allied soldiers got here, that elevator was not working, so they had to climb up. And when they got here, right back here at the kitchen was going to be the place that they made a beeline for, because that's where the silver was at. All right, we just got up here to the Eagle's Nest and made our way first to the great room. And holy smokes, I have to say, this place is...
I have seen a lot of pictures
I
with
can
the
see
Nazis
why
in
there's
this
so many
room.
pictures and photos that were taken right here in this very spot.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of these. Well, I've seen them with Nazis in it. Like that, I guess. Old Himmler. Yeah, I've seen some of these photos, or videos, I should say. That's Borman there at the head table.
Seriously, I cannot believe that I'm here right now. This really is something else. I've seen so many pictures over the years, and of course it's depicted in the series Band of Brothers. Today, the Great Room serves as a restaurant, and you'll have a lot of tourists like me who will make their way to this room first. And probably the main centerpiece of this room is this giant red marble fireplace. Now, it was said that this was a gift from Mussolini for Hitler's 50th birthday. In recent years, that has kind of been called into question. There are other parts of this area that that have this red marble, or other parts of the Eagle's Nest. And as a matter of fact, they even note that on the signage here. It says this fireplace is made of marble, probably a gift of the Italian dictator Mussolini. And then if we look closely, Eric and I were checking this out earlier, well, there are all kinds of etchings and graffiti from U.S. soldiers who left their mark right here in this fireplace. But yeah, a lot of history right here in this room. Okay, moving out of the Great Room now.
Alrighty, well, my lunch is done, obviously. I'm going to continue watching this. And again, I will put a link in the up here to this channel. Definitely something, oh, excuse me, I'm looking forward to exploring. But right now, I am looking forward to putting my jacket back on and going out for another walk. It's still sunny out there, so I don't guess the storm is here quite yet. So we'll go out and walk again. I think I'll go the other direction this time and see how far I get. And that should be it. I should be pretty worn out come dinner time in a little while. So tonight's dinner is going to be, I got 2 more pot pies left to eat, and then we'll be done with those. And I might buy some more of those before winter is over. I wouldn't buy those at all during the summer because I don't want to use my oven, and microwave pot pies are awful. And they're kind of a treat. I do like them. They're enjoyable, but as I had said, they're basically covered with pie dough, and pie dough is just flour and grease, and usually several different types of grease, so not good. Try to stay away from that kind of stuff, but I'm kind of addicted to unhealthy foods, I gotta admit it. But I can try to cut down or cut out certain things. So anyway, that's it for now. Dinner will be coming up next. Thanks for watching.